insults your intelligence, spits in your face, and steals half the people's money of this world.
And you're supposed to be smart fans, too.
Yeah.
Ring of Honor fans are supposed to be more intelligent, smarter fans that know what real wrestling is. That's why you watch Ring of Honor, right? Because it satisfies you as far as wrestling goes. Yet, you join the dumbass fans to rag on TNA because you guys aren't equal with them right now and you don't have a fucking TV deal and stuff.
Exactly.
What the hell?
So let's be honest, you guys are jealous. Face the facts. Maybe you're not jealous, but no matter what, you guys are arrogant.
Yeah.
There you go.
Maybe you could help TNA fans out once in a while, taking down WWE before you start ragging on TNA all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, that brings up a good point. Why are Bill and Doug fighting with Ring of Honor fans? Why are TNA fans fighting with Ring of Honor fans?
Yeah.
When there is a bigger problem right now, and that is the
Bill and Doug,
WWE.
quit wasting your time with Ring of Honor fans. They're jealous and they're pissed, alright?
Yeah, they're pissed. They're pissed because you're not mentioning them on your videos when it clearly says it's WWE sucks, TNA rules.
Yeah.
And just because Ring of Honor is not in that competition right now, Ring of Honor fans are pissed. So they want you to mention them.
Yep.
And when they mention them and they try to point out that they're still an independent promotion,
they get more pissed.
You guys get pissed.
So just drop it. Those two companies shouldn't even be fighting right now. Get over it.
Mm-hmm. What else? So, we talked about that. So, there's only one place to go to talk about. The WWE. What a wonderful promotion. It's the biggest in the world. It has all the greatest wrestling talent.
It does. The greatest champions.
Oh,
look at the champions you have.
Should we name them?
We should.
John Cena.
Great Khali.
WWE champion. Great Khali. Umaga and MVP, which are actually good wrestlers, by the way.
They're two of the better champions out of all the other ones. You have...
Turrican.
Oh, good God. Turrican. Did they matter?
Who cares? Lance Cade and Trevor Murdoch.
They're decent. I don't hate them, but they're not going anywhere, alright? Let's see.
Deuce and Domino.
Oh, you're right.
The WWE Tag Team Champions.
Oh, they're amazing.
Oh, yes, they're wonderful
they
tag
suck.
team.
Alright, they're horrible.
We like to call them douche and dumbass, to be honest.
They're boring, they're stupid, their gimmick is annoying as hell.
They serve no points.
They fucking suck. Oh, let's look at the Cruiserweight Champion. Oh my God. It might just be the greatest thing with Rey Mysterio.
I know.
The little bastard.
Little bastard.
Because that's how important the Cruiserweight division is.
Happy little leprechaun. Guy dressed up as a leprechaun. You're Cruiserweight champion, WWE fans.
Seriously.
It's kind of, it's sad. Speaking of that, you think about that, you go back all the way back to WCW. All the people who held that title. You got Billy Kidman, Rey Mysterio, you got Eddie Guerrero, Chris Jericho, and then people want to get to WWE, you got Chavo and Gregory Helms, you get all these names.
Now you got Little Bastard.
And you got Little Bastard as your Cruiserweight champion.
And the thing is, people defend this. You guys are out here like, oh my God, we have all the best shit. Look at your champions. That's all people need to look at.
Now, wait a minute. No, hold on. Hold the phone. But what about TNA? TNA only has one champion.
Yeah,
all the time. Oh, my God.
This,
Oh, yes. We are going to complain about this.
I guarantee your stuff is you guys are stupid. You're biased. Kurt
Angle's all the champions. That's stupid retarded.
This was like a once-in-a-lifetime type thing. Alright, we both think it was dumb how Jay Lethal lost the title after
yes, that was very stupid.
He was retarded. We like Jay Lethal.
He pushed him, and then he also lost the first impact he had it.
Yeah, it was pretty stupid. Not the best idea. If they were going to do that, they could have at least waited and given him the title later, so it meant something more. They lost a little bit of prestige with the X Division title.
Yes.
Over the past.
It has lost prestige throughout
the
years.
But think about it. It was one of those once-in-a-lifetime type things. All the titles on the line. You don't exactly see that every day,
No, you don't.
And people have to complain about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why should they try and come up with something creative? I mean,
no, that's
ragged on.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know why they bother. Well,
it's not going to stay like this for a while. So you can also stop bitching and be like, Kurt Angle is the
only champion. Well, let's think about this. I think this is a perfect time for the X Division and for the Tag Team Division to start fresh, to start new. Find people they're trying to raise, trying to push, like, I don't know, Kaz and Jay Lethal. And maybe, who knows, maybe Sanjay Dutt gets rid of the Guru thing. Maybe something.
And don't start ragging on gimmicks either. We already know they have some dumb gimmicks. But
Sanjay Dutt is that big example.
Yeah, but so does WWE.
And they have more gimmicks. They think gimmicks are good.
Domino. Let's look at the latest creative thing they've come up with. The world's gayest tag team. I mean, greatest tag team. Sorry.
The world's greatest tag team. Shelton Benjamin and Charlie Haas, two guys who in the past have shown that they are an unbelievable tag team.
They are. They're amazing to watch.
And their storyline now is they are gay.
Yes, the world's gayest tag team now.
They came back as the world's greatest tag team, only to wind up that they love each other. Why would you do that to one of your best tag teams on your roster?
Can you guys not... how can you sit here and put up with this bullshit? You have all these horrible, horrible champions, alright? And then you have one of the greatest tag teams of the last few years come back. They come back, and what did they really do? They lost to pathetic teams over and over again.
Yes.
They came back and, got treated like shit.
Yes, they got one title shot in that ladder match, which really served no point.
Because they were just going to lose after that.
You know they weren't going to win.
Yeah, and now they're gay.
Mm-hmm. Wait, they also have Brian Kendrick and Paul London. Wait a minute. They're getting nowhere either. Wait, that's because Paul London's in the doghouse. He smiled incorrectly during that walk of death of Vince McMahon, and then he told somebody why Ashley is really gone. But then again, TNA, the TNA fined Homicide for standing up for Conan, which I will admit was stupid. If that is true, that was just stupid, TNA. Don't do that to one of your best wrestlers. Or, one of your best wrestlers and probably one of the best tag teams you have on that entire promotion.
It's just, how far does things have to go before you all realize how much WWE sucks? The evidence is right in front of you. Watch Raw. Can you honestly get that excited from watching it? I haven't been able to watch a full Raw in like a couple years.
But according to these people, TNA is boring. And that 1 hour is terrible.
They go to sleep.
And they always put on stupid matches, and they always have pointless matches. Like that ladder match was so pointless. Oh my god, it was stupid as fuck. The WWE hasn't done anything interesting in the past, how many years? 2?
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a while.
It's been a while since you've seen a gimmick match on Raw, or SmackDown, or ECW.
And even when the gimmick matches, they're not even really that good.
Oh, yeah, good point. Example, ECW. They say they have extreme rules, and they're not very extreme to me.
I hate it when people argue back and you guys are like, oh, WWE, they're so good, and ECW is just so damn extreme. Alright, have you guys ever seen an extreme match? A chair shot is not extreme. Right.
Falling on the chair is not extreme.
No. It's never even multiple chair shots. They get hit once. And there's idiots online that are like, oh my god, did you see ECW tonight? He hit him with a chair and I shit myself because it was so fucking amazing.
This is so more extreme than TNA.
This just proves that you guys are young idiots and you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Either that or you're in denial.
That's the biggest thing. And see, even though we're saying all this and Bill and Doug say a bunch of stuff and people bring up good points, you don't listen.
No, you don't listen at all.
Because you're morons. You don't want to accept change. You don't want to give TNA a chance. Mostly because you hate Bill and Doug.
You hate Bill and Doug.
And that is a big problem there. You hate Bill and Doug, so you won't give TNA a chance.
Nope, because
you hate TNA because you fear change and you fear threat to WWE.
Yes. And the bottom line is that really, you people think TNA is going to die? I beg to differ because, for one thing, I don't think Dixie Carter or Jeff Jarrett are going to sell the company to Vince McMahon. And just because they have their own problems doesn't mean they're going to bounce back, because every company seems to have problems. So for once in your fucking lives, give it a chance. And Ring of Honor fans, stop complaining about TNA. Start worrying about your own fucking company. And for God's sake, don't even bother supporting the WWE. It's bullshit, and you know it. And that's about it. And we might be back, we might not be back. We might have more than 30 views. But then again, we might not. So, what?